Welcome back to our channel, where we delve deep into the pressing issues of our times. Today we'll be shedding light on a topic that affects millions around the globe: the harsh economic realities of migrant labor. From the bustling cities to the quiet countryside, the world's workforce is on the move, seeking better opportunities. But behind the glamorous facade of mobility lies a harsh and often overlooked truth. Join us as we unravel the challenges faced by migrant workers and the impact on their lives and the global economy. The migration phenomenon. Migrant labor is not a new phenomenon. It dates back centuries. Today, however, with globalization and technological advancements, the scale and complexity of migration have grown exponentially. According to the International Labor Organization (ILO), there are over 160 million migrant workers worldwide. These workers leave their homes, families, and comfort zones in search of better opportunities, higher wages, and improved living conditions. While migration can be empowering, it also comes with a set of challenges that cannot be ignored. Throughout history, migration has often been a survival strategy in response to economic, political, or environmental factors. Today, migrant workers can be found in various industries, from agriculture and construction to healthcare and domestic work. Their contribution to the global economy cannot be underestimated, as they form an indispensable part of many countries' labor force. Exploitation and precarious work. Many migrants end up in low-skilled jobs that are often physically demanding and poorly paid. These jobs, known as free jobs, dirty, dangerous, and demeaning, often lack labor protections, leaving migrants vulnerable to exploitation by unscrupulous employers. Additionally, the fear of losing their jobs or legal status compels migrants to accept inhumane working conditions, such as long hours and limited breaks. This cycle of exploitation can trap them in a perpetual state of precarious work, making it difficult for them to break free from the vicious circle of poverty. The exploitation of migrant workers extends beyond their workplace, as they often face discrimination and racism. Their vulnerable legal status puts them at a higher risk of abuse, with some employers threatening to report them to authorities if they speak out against unfair treatment. This fear silences many migrant workers, preventing them from seeking help or justice. The remittance conundrum. While migrant workers strive to improve their own lives, they also play a significant role in supporting their families back home. Remittances, the money sent by migrants to their families, are a vital source of income for many developing countries. According to the World Bank, remittances reached over $500 billion in 2021. Despite being a lifeline for millions, this dependence on remittances can create an economic imbalance, as some countries become overly reliant on this flow of funds. Additionally, if the host country experiences an economic downturn or political instability, the remittance flow could dry up, affecting the livelihoods of both migrants and their families. The economic reliance on remittances poses challenges for the development of sending countries. While remittances alleviate poverty and boost consumption, they may not contribute to sustainable long-term economic growth. In some cases, the influx of remittances can create inflationary pressures, making it harder for the local population to afford basic necessities. The legal quagmire. Navigating the legal aspects of migration is often a daunting task for migrant workers. Complex visa procedures, bureaucratic red tape, and ever-changing immigration laws create uncertainty and anxiety. Many migrants end up in undocumented or irregular situations, making them susceptible to further exploitation and discrimination. Stricter immigration policies in some countries have also fueled xenophobia and anti-migrant sentiments, creating an inhospitable environment for those seeking a better life. Moreover, the lack of legal pathways for migration can lead to an increase in human trafficking and illegal smuggling of migrants. Desperate to find better opportunities, many migrant workers fall prey to unscrupulous agents who promise them a brighter future, but instead exploit them for profit. The human cost of these illicit practices is immeasurable, with lives lost and families torn apart. Family separation and social impact. Migrant workers often endure long periods of separation from their families, which can take a significant toll on their mental health and well-being. The emotional and psychological strain of being away from loved ones is a harsh reality that many face in silence. For parents working abroad, the inability to be physically present during their children's formative years can create feelings of guilt and sadness. Children, in particular, bear the brunt of family separation, experiencing feelings of abandonment and the absence of parental guidance. Studies have shown that the absence of parental figures can negatively impact a child's emotional and cognitive development. Additionally, cultural differences and language barriers can lead to a sense of isolation for migrant workers, making it challenging to integrate into their host communities. The economic paradox host. Interestingly, while migrant labor might be seen as a burden on host economies by some, it plays a crucial role in driving economic growth and development. Migrant workers often fill labor gaps in sectors facing shortages, boosting productivity and innovation. Additionally, they contribute to the host country's tax revenues, helping to fund public services and infrastructure. Despite this, the lack of social integration and limited access to education and healthcare can hinder their full potential, limiting the economic benefits they could bring. To fully harness the economic potential of migrant labor, it is essential for host countries to invest in social integration programs. By promoting cultural understanding and providing access to language classes and vocational training, countries can foster a sense of belonging for migrant workers, leading to higher productivity and long-term benefits for the host society. Shaping a more equitable future. Addressing the harsh economic realities of migrant labor requires a comprehensive and collaborative effort from governments, businesses, and civil society. Strengthening labor rights and protections for migrants can help alleviate exploitation and create a fair working environment. Simplifying immigration procedures and providing accessible legal pathways can enhance the safety and security of migrant workers. Moreover, investing in education and skill development can empower migrants to contribute more meaningfully to the host economies and their home countries. In addition to policy changes, it is essential for individuals to recognize the humanity behind migrant workers. By fostering empathy and understanding, we can break down stereotypes and challenge discriminatory attitudes. Small acts of kindness, such as learning about different cultures or supporting businesses run by migrant entrepreneurs, can create a more inclusive and compassionate society. Conclusion. As we conclude our exploration of the harsh economic realities of migrant labor, it is crucial to remember that behind every statistic, there lies a human story. The challenges faced by migrant workers are not insurmountable, but they require collective compassion and action. By acknowledging their contributions and addressing their vulnerabilities, we can shape a more equitable and just future for all. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay informed about the pressing issues of our time. Until next time, take care and stay informed.